It's funny. This shit is hilarious. Hilarious. All right. Some burning bodies, oddies, rocking purple mohawks. That's California. The addicts, the traffic, the surf, and the sun. They love it, they hate it, but everyone comes. We got the golden tambourines. This honestly is probably the most solid record that I have ever had as far as a, just as far as my solo music goes. So I think the continuity with Dan, it's really, it just makes sense. Dan believes in me. Dan believes that, he loves the fact that I love rock music. He doesn't judge me for that. And just like you guys, all the fans out there, you guys don't judge me either, because this is sort of the music that I have chosen. It might not necessarily be the Backstreet Boy type stuff, but it really is all about what I feel comfortable performing on stage, what I love to perform. My influence was always when I was growing up was like classic rock music, and that's what influenced me. There was a dirt cantina where the drinks were free. She was dancing habanero, every caballero wanted to ride her, and now I can't find her. I'm gonna come get it, it's gonna get it! Hudson! This little girl survived.
Song is just like
la 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 la
la
locked up in Mexico.
Dude, this could end up in a movie like Spring Breakers.
I was telling him, did you hear what I said?
It just had a tape.
La 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 locked up in Mexico. Is that what it is? Well, I'm just saying, like, now I'm talking about thinking from a Mexican's point of view. You know what I mean? Like, as a writer. So, like, just trying to answer your question.
Well,
Because I think if they were like,
I'm thinking of a Mexican or a listener, a non-American
Why
listener.
don't you try to locked up and can't get home?
la 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 la, where did my gang get home? Let's just keep it straight. La 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 la, where did my baby go?
Where did my baby go?
Story. I don't know why that feels like to me. Or does it? Like, I'm basically locked up now. We were south of the border in Mexico.
Tequila. You're getting better at guitar too, man. It's freaking cool.
It's freaking cool, man.
I just like, it's just weird because I know how to do like the scales and the minor pentatonic scales, and I was just putting it all together and like actually, like going up the actual neck and soloing and all that stuff. I need more lessons. Congratulations. So let's go with what was the one song, All American? Mm-hmm. Was there stuff that you need?
Let's revisit.
Let's do that. Let's nail that guy. Like Kim Kardashian, she's double-sizing it. American. Then in my Maryland, that's all American. American. Yeah, like the Nikki is cool. Like,
Yeah.
that's how she's dropping it. That's true.
I dig that.
Nicki Minaj in it. That's how she's dropping it. American.
Man.
Cool, man.
That's right.
So Nicki Minaj in it. That's how she's dropping it, or the way she's dropping it. Which one? Ready? Built like a battle. That's all American, oh, the way way she dropping it, all American. Built like a battleship, she's double decking it, all American. It's funny and also it's a lot of ways you can almost, we were talking about this as well down in like Texas or something like that, that song actually being played in a bar in Texas, and like it becoming like the song that everybody wants to play. It's like the Tijuana song, or one of those annoying songs that never leave your mind, like Chumbawamba or something like that, or like I Get Knocked Down, or frickin' Macarena or something like that. For me, I wanted to write an annoying rock song that is so hooky and so catchy that you just have to listen to it. And I think we got that with Tijuana. Check, checkity check. Want to do what you wanna do. Why am I doubled up? Bubble butt, bubble 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 butt, bubble butt, bubble 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 butt. Pie, sweet as cherry pie. First car that I used to break in the back seat, I had a green pickup truck. Can we go and break it? Lipstick. It was great because it had like, you could literally crawl right in the back, and it was really big. It was like an extended cab. It was a lowrider pickup truck.
Did you run? Did you run
It was pretty TPT, but it was great. It worked.
It was tough, dude.
You think high one?
That's nice.
I know, like super duper high but tucked. Sweet as cherry.
Well,
Sweet as cherry.
Yeah,
Sweet as cherry. Sweet as cherry. That's kind of weird. Hey, did he ever hear Sugar Daddy? I wanted him to hear it later on, but
Shacky?
what you want to do, or at least if he gets on the writing process part
Maybe
of
if
it.
we try to.
I really feel like you guys want to nail that, like,
99?
Well, no, I'm saying like conceptually. I feel like that's something that's kind of like a, I don't know, gauntlet for you guys.
Yeah,
I feel like
if it's a potential single, we got to get it right.
Yeah. I'm heading for the beach in Santa Monica. The surf's up, the traffic sucks. My girlfriend said sayonara. I'm too rad to get mad. Got a lot of lyrics in this song, dog. I was looking at this thing. I got my Reeboks.
Check out my Reeboks.
I got my Reeboks. I'm in my Reeboks. It's all gone.
The whole song.
Yeah, do you want to put the yeah in the front? Yeah, I remember when. You do realize it's Tupac, right? That's the first thing they'll ask me in an interview. Yes, I did it on purpose, dumbass. Nick Carter doesn't know how to pronunciate Tupac. That's classic, Dan. It does sound like Mario.
Figure it out.
All night like it. So check us out. Let's go. Let's go. All night like it's 99. All night like it's 99. Yeah, I was thinking like switching it. And until it's time. I love that. Thank you. Because I figured out there was probably a better melody there.
I love that, man.
I won't leave you behind. I'll be there for you. Like
holding on in sex until she
but you know what I was thinking. For some reason, I thought about jockeys. Like always trying to get girls in the 50s, and then they just. not to wait. Yeah. So if I promise not to wait, I promise that'll be okay. You call me Sandman.
Whose is this? Mine? Okay.
Like the Sandman, I put you to sleep. This way, but no, 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 no. Let me go. That feeling, you're looking at the numbers and then you're looking up at them and they look back again and they match and they look back. Would you just scream? Probably, right?
I would be like,
You'd scream, right? I will wait for you. Ooh. Made for two. Ooh. It will ever satisfied. No, whatever. You had it better. It was fine. One time, I've seen the signs.
You got the crazy eyes.
Got the crazy sign. That's cool, huh? You got the crazy sign, the crazy eyes. I should have seen the signs.
What can I
Do to get you out of my life. Get over me. Night, you're faking a suicide. We should have dated each
Sounds like reminds me of his
You make me feel like I'm losing my mind.
witness protection, FBI, something like that too.
I'm calling the FBI.
Yeah.
You know, calling the FBI. That's funny. I'm calling the FBI.
What do you think?
You hacked my mail, stole my phone. How the hell did you change the passcode? You thought I wouldn't know.
Now that everybody knows.
Now that everybody
Something everybody knows. Can't take this anymore.
Creeping outside my door, can't take this anymore. Got it, let's try it. Creeping outside my door, can't take this in. So I'm locking up my doors.
Guess I better lock the door.
So I messed up, took you home, just my luck, you're a psycho. No problem. You're calling me every night, talking about you and I'm hanging up, this is my last goodbye. So how can I make you see that there ain't no you and me? What can I do to get you out of my life? Get over me. What it is the girls can actually make you go crazy. And then when you like are in love or something, or you're obsessed, you do some things that you never thought you were capable of doing. And that's kind of, so I have done things like that, especially if you listen to the song. So all of this comes from a place of experience, you know, and like all the songs on the record, I think the best ones are the ones that have some sort of, you know, first-hand experience. It's time to wake up in your dream, you know. It's like, it's time to wake up. It's time to wake up from your dream. It's time to wake up from all your dreams. I'll never love you. I'll never love you. Oh, I'll never love you. You know.
You realize you're sleeping like a vampire right now.
Yeah. It's hard work, man. I need, you know, sometimes little power naps are so good. Do you ever do those, Danny?
I do.
We are tweaking stuff, and you know, this song is like about 95% written, and you know, but this is such a great song and we have high expectations for it, you know. we want to make sure it's right. And you know, right now I think everyone's a little tired mentally. You get really exhausted when you're sitting there. I mean, people don't see it, but you use your brain big time. You know, you're like constantly challenging yourself, constantly trying to come up with words and scenarios and you know, situations, and trying to make it all come together. And it's like you're constantly putting together a jigsaw puzzle. That's kind of how writing is. But that's the exciting part of it. It's a challenge, and I love challenges.
Ooh, why can't you get the message? Move on and just forget it. Some things were never meant to be. Calling me in. Why can't you get the message? Move on and just forget it. Some things were never meant to be. You know what I mean? Then I'm like, okay, well, let's talk about it before we send the email out, is what I was getting at. You know what I mean? I woke up naked with my head in a jar. I double parked against someone keyed my car. All right. Still tasting liquor on the tip of my tongue. I don't remember, but I guess it was fun. Without a doubt. That's what you want? Like when you have the, I mean, it's the pleasure, but also the burden of having to sing everything by yourself. If you're like performing on stage all by yourself as a solo artist, or if you're, you know, doing everything, the backgrounds, and you can't sort of hide behind, you know, four other guys and harmony. You know, it can be a strain on your voice, and you know, I think that's kind of where I get sometimes. But you know, you just gotta. But that's also a responsibility that I want to take on. You know, as a solo artist, I want to be able to sustain and build and kind of just create my sound. And the only way you can do that is by singing and singing. So yeah, right now I'm a little, you know, definitely a little worn out, and then this, you know, you can't, like, we're averaging like 2 songs a day, so which is good, which is really good for cutting purposes. So.
Oh, you guys want me to stop singing?
I have to go to extremes in order to understand what you need.